Hello. I think we're going. Okay, I think we got it. This is Thea Adamo, and I'm making a little video for Operation Executive. We're not having a call tonight, so there were some things that I wanted to share with you, and I thought maybe if I put them on video, it would be a good way to do this. I'm just experimenting with a lot of different things, so you guys are my guinea pigs, and um, what I learn, I will certainly pass on. So, okay, this is our third week in Operation Executive. I've talked with a bunch of you, and there's a lot going on. You're having some good ideas, and you're putting a lot of this into work. And I'm so proud of you because you're taking this and you're just applying it to what you're doing immediately, and that is fantastic. That's what's so important, is that you take these little bits of information that I give you or that someone else gives you, and you kind of digest them and you apply them to your life and to what you're doing so that they make sense for you. So this is great. I'm really excited about everything that we're learning, and I'm learning a lot and doing this right along with you. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about today was using your essential oils. And it's important that you experiment with all of your essential oils. And most of you, I think, are already using them or have been using them for some time, some of you for a couple of years now. And so you're seeing the benefit and how they work in your family and how they add good things to your life. So, so that's wonderful. And I want you to keep doing that. One of the ways that you can continue to learn about essential oils beyond the kit is to have a reference guide, which I have talked a little bit about that, using third-party materials to pull in information from other areas. That way you're not having to come up, people are not having to take your word for it. When you say something, you have a reference of some sort to a third party. Either it's a video that someone else has done, it's a study that has been done, it's a reference guide, or something like that that you can pull from out and beyond your own circle of information. Using the oils is really important, and I want to encourage you to continue to get new oils. They work in so many different systems of our body. They work on an emotional level. They work within the physical system of our body. They work on our immune system. They work for hormones. There's a lot of different ways that the oils can influence our bodies, and the only way you're really going to have a whole lot of that information is to learn about them and to use them. Now, a good way to do this is to pick an oil or a supplement and use it for a period of time. I like to pick an oil like I do it ever so often, but you can do it regularly on a weekly basis, or you can do it on a monthly basis. But use one or two oils, read about them, learn about them as much as you can, and then you will have that information added to your experience, and you will be able to share and communicate with people when they have something going on that is similar to your using that oil, what you used it for. So that is one way that you can do that. A way to help you do that would be on your essential rewards order, just add one new thing each month. Add something that you want from a wish list, or something that you are expanding on. Like, say you are trying to support your digestive system and you are learning about it, and you are experimenting with some of the different products that Young Living has, like Essential Zyme and Essential Zyme 4, DiGize oil blend. There are many products that we have, and many different oils that can enhance your digestive system. So as you do those and as you learn about that, you will add that to your repertoire, but you'll also add that to your arsenal of oils that you can suggest should somebody come up with a question. And that always is really helpful to people, because when they're first starting out, like if you remember when you first started out, or maybe you are just starting out and you're familiar with only a handful of oils, as you add to that knowledge, it becomes a broader base to work from. And you can have your reference materials for information for that, and do your research, and you can do ylsearch.com and read blogs and different things on a particular oil or a particular supplement or a particular product, like the shampoos or the lotions, and you can get a good idea from those different resources how to best advise someone in purchasing that. We have several different shampoos, and so knowing the difference between them would really help if someone was interested in using that product, or switching from a toxic over-the-counter product to a Young Living brand, which is something we want to help people do. So another thing you want to do as you're researching this for your people that are under you is you want to encourage them to do their own research. You want to encourage them to experience the oils and the supplements and the products for themselves. That makes for an independent distributor, somebody who doesn't have to call you for everything that they're wanting to know about. And there's nothing wrong with calling and getting answers. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you with answers and with directions and how to find certain things. And we certainly want to do that. That is really important, having that support. And that is something that Team Natural takes seriously and has really worked to create a good support system for you. But we also want to teach you how to do the research. In that is freedom, and you will be able to evolve as a distributor, and as you reach out to other people and talk with other people, those resources are going to come back, and you're going to be able to fall back on them a little bit and train them how to find the answers that they need. We're not doctors. That's really important to remember. We are not doctors. We are not healthcare professionals in any way. And so it's very, very important for us to know how to research something and how to pass on that ability to research to our people that sign up under us. I can't stress too strongly how important that is. So that is something that you want to be able to do. And a few good reference guides, one or two, certainly the desk reference, the great big blue one, is important. And we'll go over reference materials at some point, and I'll do a whole class on that where we show you the different reference guides and different websites and give you that information so that you have it on hand. But certainly go on and research some of the stuff that you're interested in, even if it's just a topic you're interested in, even if it's not a health issue that you are trying to deal with in a natural way. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is Essential Rewards. The Essential Rewards program is an excellent way to introduce yourself to new products. It keeps new things coming into your home. It also keeps you with an inventory of the things that you use on a regular basis, so you won't run out. As all of you are probably aware of, there are certain times of the year when we run out of things. Harvest, when you're depending on a harvest for your distilled oils, that harvest could be really good, or that harvest could not so good. Sometimes we don't get a full harvest because of the weather. Sometimes the oils don't test out to the therapeutic grade that the standard of Young Living has. If that happens, there can be a shortage on those oils. So I always advise everybody, if there's an oil that you're using on a regular basis, like frankincense, or to use one in the past, Valor. Valor we've had a lot of trouble keeping up with, and Gary has started more farms and everything, and even started growing it on more of our farms, growing not Valor, but the oils that go to make up Valor. And some of those oils have not had good harvests. The last couple of years, we've had a shortage of Valor. And so he came up with Valor 2, which is designed to do many of the same things, but it doesn't have blue tansy in it necessarily. I think we've got the black spruce problem solved because of our Northern Lights farm in Canada, but the blue tansy still seems to be an issue for some reason, and that is a main ingredient in Valor. It's also a main ingredient in several other things like Peace and Calming and several other blends. It has some really good qualities to it. So while he is establishing these farms and these crops on different farms, there's a shortage. And for people who were using it, it became really a hardship because there were a lot of people using Valor and Peace and Calming on a regular basis. And those two oil blends in particular are not available and haven't been for quite some time. When they were, it was for a very short window of opportunity. So, so I like to use the Essential Rewards program in order to buy things off season so that I have them during the season that I want them. Young Living is getting so big that they are running out of things, unfortunately, and that becomes a problem. So if you don't want to be a part of that problem of having to do without your particular oil blend, your supplement, or whatever, I've had it happen with Balance Complete, I've had that happen with Sulfurzyme, I've had it happen with Thyromin, and those are things that I use on a regular basis. So I definitely make sure that those things are on my list, and I have 3 or 4 bottles of Thyromin because I take it on a daily basis to support my thyroid. And you may want to do some of that as well. So Essential Rewards is a really good way to do that. The other thing about Essential Rewards is if you have a wish list of things that you want to try and you don't want to spend a huge amount of money all in one shot, just add these to your Essential Rewards order each month and bring those in, and then you'll have them. You can try them, and you can try them one at a time. You try them for a little while and see how they work for you. The reason we have so many different oils is because they work differently for different people. You're going to find ones that you like better than somebody else. Valor may work really good for you. Peace and Calming may work really good for you. But I've had people use Peace and Calming and say, oh my gosh, no, that just gives me too much energy. It works the opposite on them. So, so it will take a little bit of experimentation in order to find the oils that you're going to love and you're going to want to have on hand all the time. So during that experimentation, if you have an Essential Rewards order, you're earning 10% back on that. And that's for the first part of the time. And that whole rewards system is changing. They are redoing it, and it's supposed to be up and running, I think, next month. But we don't know for sure. But any way you look at it, Young Living giving back a huge percentage of what you purchase is a blessing. And that is points that you can use for free product. And you can use that on many, many things. The only things you cannot use it on are things that have an unequal price and PV. If their PV is not as much as the price is, if it's not an equal, then you can't use Essential Rewards points on it. You can't use Essential Rewards points on kits, obviously. The kits are priced for starting up. You can buy a kit after you're already signed up, but you can't buy it with Essential Rewards points. Something else you can't get are materials. Any of the materials, the diffusers, the booklets and pamphlets, any bottles, any of that stuff, any materials that you would use for for your business cannot be purchased with Essential Rewards points. But there's so much more. If you're using something on a regular basis, like Ninja Red, or like the Thyromin and the Sulfurzyme that I use, the Master Formula vitamins, if you're using those things on a regular basis, you can leave them on your order and you can just get them every month. Or you can order them up for several months and kind of stockpile a little bit so that you won't run out if there is a shortage. And like I said, every single thing that I use on a regular basis has been out of stock at some point. And most of those things, I have a bottle or two extra just to get me through that period of time when they're out of stock. And out of stock issues can be a pain, but they also show the signs of a really healthy, growing, thriving company. We are signing up and have been signing up about 100,000 people per month for over a year, well over a year, a couple of years. We've been piling them on and just really signing people up all over the world. Well, all those people are going to start experimenting with the supplements and with the healthcare products, the personal care items and the different oils. And they're going to find their favorites and they're going to want to have theirs too. So that Essential Rewards program is really, really good. When you make a larger purchase and you actually access the bonuses of the bonus oils that are offered each month, you're even getting more back than your 20% after you've been on for a while. And you're paying even less for all of your products. So if there's any way to pass that Essential Rewards program on to people, it is to show them and tell them how they can earn free products, how they can take a list, because they get excited and they have a huge list of things they want to try. They can take that list and break it down into so many months, or they can be on a regular program where they are receiving their product, like Ninja Red, or a supplement that they take monthly and they take all the time. They can be receiving that on a regular mail. Now, some things that you need to know about the Essential Rewards program is that the shipping is less on Essential Rewards. I make sure that especially all my heavy stuff is on my Essential Rewards because I get a cut rate on my shipping. And so my Ninja Red bottles, which are very heavy, are always ordered on my ER. And let me see, what else did I want to say? So you get a cut price in shipping. You get the rewards points back, and I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but it seems like I've missed something on there. So, okay, and you can change the date every month. If you want to have it on a different date every month, that's fine. It is absolutely best to have your Essential Rewards order go in at the first part of the month, because that way you know where you're at if you are doing the business. It is really helpful to know where you're at the beginning of the month so that you can plan out the rest of your month when you start doing your care calls and talking to people in your downline and seeing if there's product that they need. The other thing that you can do with your Essential Rewards account is you can talk to people that are interested in trying particular oils, and you can say, look, I'm putting in my Essential Rewards order, and I would be more than happy to order you this lavender oil if you want to try it, and then I will give it to you at my wholesale rate. And that is a very good way of having people try something when they're really interested, but they're not sure they want to sign up, and they're not sure they're kind of iffy about it. That's a good way to help them at least experience the oil firsthand and many of them will want to sign up after they use the oil, of course. You know that. I mean, you've used the oils, you've used the products. These products are outstanding, and they are what make a believer out of us. So, okay, I think I've gone over that pretty completely. So if you have any questions, get back to me. I'm real excited to hear how everybody is doing, and I really want to check with you. If I don't call you, send me an email or send me something and tell me if you're doing your make and take class, if you got an interview scheduled, or how it's going. Some of you have been talking to me about specific people that you're working with. I'm real excited to hear about all of that. So get back to me and let me know how it's going. If anybody wants to do a Facebook class, let me know, and I will work on that. I am putting together a back to school Facebook class right now, and then I think Sarah's doing one tonight that that you can also take part in, and mine will be probably a little bit different than hers, but I could certainly help you out, and we can invite your friends and we can do a back to school Facebook class. If you are in the Cheyenne area, please come to the meeting Tuesday night. Tuesday night we are having the Cheyenne meeting, and that is going to be really exciting because Tawn is going to be doing some teaching, and she does some wonderful teaching. She's really, really knowledgeable about a lot of the supplements. She's been with Young Living for a really long time. And then I'm going to be doing a make and take for back to school things. So and I think I sent that flyer out on an email so you could see it, and you could use it if you wanted to. So anyway, everything's going great for me. I hope August is just looking fantastic for you, and if you need any ideas or you need some help with anything, please let me know. God bless you guys. I love you, and I just hope everything's going wonderful. So take care, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.